Welcome to the Rita Spector channel, the community of women 50 plus focusing on lifestyle, health and wellness, travel, and joy. Stay tuned until the end of the episode for your goodie bag. In today's episode, we will cover 10 steps to healthier food choices. Here are some of my food routines, regimens, and rewinds to renew your brain and set you on the road to food success. Change your mindset, change you. We are aging, ladies. It's guaranteed as soon as we're born. And here's a news flash, we'll never get down to our original weight because we were born between 6 and 8 pounds. That was a joke. Us 50 plus ladies have a few more diet challenges than our 20 to 40-year-old peers. We have metabolism, hormones, elasticity, and of course, menopause, which sometimes leads to weight gain. But we can help counteract that. We see changes in our bodies and we say like, WTF? I used to have this great figure, I was a pear and now I'm an apple. What happened to my middle? What happened to my silhouette? We can certainly be proactive in maintaining good health and appearance by implementing easy to follow habits. You've heard of it all before, so here's some new nuggets. Tip nuggets, not chicken nuggets. We never want to do that. We never want to eat fried food or drive-through. So here are 10 tips for healthier food choices. Number 1, start with embracing your current figure and body. Women are so critical of themselves. Are you self-conscious of your wobbly arms or chubby thighs or sleepy eyes? Acknowledge these flaws and accept them. It is what it is. Be kind to your body. After all, it's been here to support you for 5, 6, 7, even more decades. So, show some love. Number 2, improve your relationship with food. Believe that you can change your palate and consequently your plate. If you're a snacker, change your snacks from processed food, which we never ever want to eat, to real food. And we even have a go-to veggie chip recipe in the link below with a demo that will help you make your own homemade veggie chips. Be aware that buying veggie chips in a bag is not good. It has bad oil, it has chemicals, it has all kinds of added things and uncontrollable sodium and salt. So be aware of that. Making your own is a great go-to. Number 3, knowledge is power. Try to incorporate as much real food, veggies, fruits, grains in your diet. If you're buying packaged food, read the labels. If you can't pronounce it, make a commitment not to eat it. Number 4, pick a lane. What food regimen works for you? Not every diet is the same for everyone. By now, you may have tried several different diets, food plans over the years. I certainly have for many years. What worked for you in your 20s and 30s may not suit your lifestyle now. Experiment and see what works for you, for your psyche, so that you can maintain the weight that you want and maintain the exercise program that works for you. Maybe it's Weight Watchers, if that's still a thing, I don't know. Jenny Craig, Noom, which I happen to love because it keeps me accountable. HCG, intermittent fasting, keto, paleo, vegan, pegan, vegetarian, pescatarian. There's so much out there. And then my all-time favorite, thanks to my dear cousin Larry, is selectarian. Choose the food that you want to eat at that moment and know the consequences and the after effects of choosing that food. Number 5, and this is so critical, ladies, is a food journal, okay? Here is a typical journal. This is a blank one, but you can keep a journal of what you eat, when you eat it, and how you feel. So what's worked for me, and I've gotten this advice from medical practitioners, is how are you feeling before you sit down for a meal? What are your emotions like? If you're agitated, you don't want to be eating anything. You need to be calm, and your system needs to be calm when you're eating. So in your journal, You could do it daily, by columns, freestyle, whatever works for you. You write down how you're feeling as you're about to have your meal. And then after you finish your meal, write down how you feel immediately afterwards, and then about an hour later. As you continue to journal day after day and look back on your journal, you'll be able to identify sometimes trigger foods that upset your metabolism, upset your mood. It's really, really enlightening. And you might end up just journaling about your life in general, which is also a good thing. So get yourself a journal. I'm sure people have them at home because they give them out for free everywhere, or go to the dollar store and invest in one. Number 6, saladize your life. Is that the coolest word I came up with? That saladize. So salads are so much fun, and we can dress them up and add all kinds of delicious, crunchy, colorful, satisfying food that is very nutrient dense and low in calorie. See the link below for some great salad add-ons. Number 7, move after eating. Whatever you can do, get up, you're feeling full, sluggish after a meal, not comfortable, go for a walk. Even if it's 1 block, even if it's going out to check the mail, just move and you will feel a lot better. Even if you're at a restaurant and you valet and you walk out the restaurant, the car's right there, go for a walk around the block before you get in the car. Number 8, we all know, sleep. Sleep is so important because a lack of sleep will set off your cortisol, and your body and brain are not going to be happy. We all need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I know that it's difficult, but if you go to the sleep routine or the evening routine episode, you'll have a lot of tools on how to ensure a great night's sleep. And sleep deprivation will increase health risks, and it affects our concentration, our cognitive function. Of course, a lack of sleep will also give you cravings for heavy carbs and sugar and those horrible neurotransmitters, ghrelin and leptin. We want to keep away from those as much as we can. Number 9, this is something you might not have heard of or thought about, but now you will, is food prep. How about planning your meals ahead of time, either the day before or plan out for a few days, especially if you're going on a trip or you have a very, very busy week. You might want to do a food prep. You can do it yourself, and there's apps that you can order food on. So whether you're eating at home or packing food for the day, or even going to a restaurant for lunch or for dinner with friends, you can plan ahead. For instance, if you're going to a restaurant, you don't have to just show up and look at the menu and figure it out. You can get online and look at the restaurant's menu and have an idea of what you are going to order that day or evening. And you can even make a commitment. You could say it out loud. I am going to have the halibut and broccoli steamed. I'm not going to have any bread. I'm going to have 1 slice of bread, 1 glass of wine. Whatever it is, know ahead of time, and that way you're not sabotaging yourself. Now here's a great tip about dessert, which is a big distraction and temptation for a lot of us, myself included. So you're at a table, you're with a bunch of friends, you're having a great time. Of course, they want to see the dessert menu, and you want to avoid the dessert. So you let your friends order. It'll usually be something ice cream and something chocolate. Let them order, wait a few minutes, excuse yourself, and go to the restroom. While you're in the restroom, they're delivering the dessert. So take your time, freshen up your makeup, check social media, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and by the time you get back to the table, the dessert will be gone. So by not seeing it and not having that stimulation, you've avoided hundreds of unnecessary calories and fat. So I definitely want to hear your comments. Please implement this, try the food journal, and try this restaurant hack, and let us know how it works for you. Last but not least, number 10 is consult with a professional. It could be a medical doctor, a holistic practitioner, a hormone expert, because we are going through hormone changes, maybe even a acupuncturist. Sometimes our food choices and diets are just due to a behavioral change rather than a medical. You don't want to take medicines if you don't need it, because a lot of things can be cured and modified by lifestyle. So there are no quick fixes, ladies. We need to invest the time and get educated because our health is important to us. Stay tuned for future episodes where we're going to be addressing inflammation, gut health, reversing menopause weight gain, and with many exciting guests and experts for women 50 and over working on their food and health regimens. So now for your goodie bag. Every week there will be a suggestion for movies, books, thought leaders, reels, activities. You might want to screenshot this one. The movie I'm recommending is Queen Bee, starring Ellen Burstyn, and the book What the 50, A Girl's Guide to Living an Unapologetic Life Over 50 by Cindy Bell, a woman who I found just scrolling around on the internet. Hilarious. For activity, as we mentioned, food journal. Let's focus on this one, ladies. Again, easy to buy, easy to find, a food journal. Start chronicling what you're eating, how you're feeling, and how you are feeling afterwards, and then you will be able to identify what to change and what to keep. Here's an idea for your comments. Have you been a yo-yo dieter, a weekend warrior, healthy lifestyle challenged? Share your stories in the comments below. We really want to hear about your experiences and what you've learned from all of those experiences. So ladies, in the world of social media, being a follower will make you a leader. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please keep those comments coming in. They are wonderful. We love hearing from you. See the links below for references. Some sponsored, some not. I only endorse what I truly believe and love. So, ladies, until we meet next episode, stay strong, stay resilient, stay joyful, and never let anyone or anything take away your peace. Make your day and someone else's great.